So in today's video, I will be ranking all the champions in Anime Fighting Simulator X. In total, there are 6 different rarities of champions which actually give you very strong buffs. So in today's video, I will be ranking them and telling you guys which ones are the best ones out of all the champions. So I think without further ado, let's get right into the video. So here we have the tier list and all of these champions will be ranked in these tiers. The best ones are gonna be going on the top tier and the worst ones are gonna be going in the bottom. So first of all, I'm going to be saving your time and also my time, and we are not gonna be ranking all of these commons, uncommons, rares or epics, since all of these rarities do not give you any special buffs. They just give you extra stat multipliers. As you guys can see, this is an epic unit and it gives you extra durability and extra chakra. It does not give you a special ability or a special buff. Yes, it might be confusing for you guys who are just starting out in the game, but these characters really do not have a big effect on your gameplay. Okay, since all of the useless characters are out of the list, now let's talk about the main champions that are actually good in the game. Starting off with the legendary tier. Here we have Dracula, and this character is, to be honest, pretty mid, since I think sword attacks are really not that strong. Alright, moving on into the next one, we have Reimu. This champion costs you 700 Robux, which I definitely do not recommend. Please don't spend Robux on these stupid champions, it's just a waste. This one basically gives you an overall 15% extra damage and also minus 15% ability cooldown. So you can do your moves fast and they will also deal a bit of extra damage, which is pretty strong, but still it is definitely not worth 700 Robux. Okay, moving on into my favorite anime character, Itachi. As you guys can see, I am also dressed up as Itachi. Basically, he gives you a 15% increase in chakra damage and also a 10% chance of evading all damage. But it is very rare that you guys actually evade any damage, and even if you do, it doesn't really matter, since in this game it is all about damage. I'm gonna be putting this in the good tier since it does chakra damage increase, but yeah, it's not gonna be going any higher than that. Moving on into the Falcon, this one actually gives you 15% extra strength damage and also gives you better flight speed, which is actually pretty good in my opinion, but as you guys know, it does not buff your damage or give you a very good ability. It's going in the mid tier for me. Okay, moving on to Cell, this gives you an extra 15% strength damage, 15% extra HP and 10% chance of recovering your health while you are attacking an NPC or a player. I guess that's a cool ability, but yeah, it's gonna go in the mid tier for me. Alright, moving on to the last legendary character that we have, and this is Pain. It is a very strong character. It gives you plus 30% chakra damage increase, which is a lot. So yeah, it really deserves to be in the good tier. And also, it gives you plus 25% extra HP. So this is actually a very solid champion. Okay, moving on into the mythical characters. First of all, we have the Quake. This one is an amazing champion. Basically, the main buff it does is that whenever you guys go below 25% health, you guys will deal twice as much damage, which is very strong. Definitely Quake is going to be going in the good tier, but still I think it does not deserve to be in the best tier. And if you guys still haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because that would really help the channel out a lot. And if you guys want to see future content like this, it will pop up in your recommendations. So yeah, make sure to subscribe. Alright, moving on into the green haired man, also known as Broly, gives you an extra 30% health, which is pretty good. Also gives you a very low percentage of critical attacks, which is, I guess, pretty strong. And if you are lower than 25% health, you guys will heal yourself, which is, I guess, decent. So it's a good champion, but yeah, it isn't really that strong, Alright, moving on into the next champion, we have Sage Naturo. No, I'm just kidding. Sage Naruto. Okay, Naruto is a surprisingly 1500 Robux, Why would anybody buy this? Legit, why would you buy this? Basically, gives you 25% overall damage, okay, decent, 30% extra HP, and also heals everybody in your group by 10% every 5 seconds. So, you know, it's yeah, not really that strong, but that extra damage and extra health is pretty strong, so it's gonna stay in the good tier for me. Okay, we are up to our second last mythical character. We have Mada. You know this guy, this is definitely going in the best tier. Madara definitely deserves to be in this spot since he has OP buffs, legit. He gives you 25% chakra damage, easy extra damage, 25% more health, which is also very good, and minus 25% abilities cooldown, which is just insane. And especially whenever you guys are fighting bosses like Pain or other, the abilities will come back very fast, so you guys can kill them really easily. And yeah, it is definitely a very strong champion. Okay, moving on into the next one, we have Might. This one is just like a brother of Quake. If you guys are below 50% health, you guys will do an extra 50% damage, which is just broken. So I think it is pretty strong, and also it gives you a 25% strength damage increase. That is good, but you know, nobody really uses strength based moves, but still I think Might is going to be in the good tier for me. We have 3 secrets and then 2 tournament units. Yes, these were newly added, and yeah, they are actually pretty strong. Their multipliers are very high, so basically if you were to go into a training area, your champion would be doing almost twice as much as you are, which is just insane. So that's why they are very strong. So for Boro, he gives you a 15% chance of unleashing a very strong roar when you guys are hit. Yeah, it's a bit iffy, but you know, he gives you a lot of durability, chakra and strength, which is very important, and also the main purpose of the game. That's why he's gonna go in the best tier. Moving on into the next secret, we have Nami. Yes, Nami is definitely going in the best tier as well, since she has a very special ability. She gives you guys 50 yen every minute, and if your rank is higher, you guys will get more. And also I think if her level is higher, you will get more as well. So if you guys are looking to level your multipliers up and stuff like that, Nami is a very good character for that purpose. Moving on into the last secret, we have One. Not a lot of people like it, but it is my favorite secret out of the bunch, since it gives you guys plus 20% damage overall, like on everything, minus 20% incoming attacks, but the best part is that it trains durability and chakra very high. It starts off with 0.6 times, which is in my opinion I think double than Madara's. You know, you guys can think of it that way, that it is a very strong utility unit rather than a unit which you are using for fighting. So that's why it's gonna be in the best tier. Okay, moving on to the last 2 champions, we have Thor and Lucy. Thor is insane, legit. In the best tier it goes, like not even kidding. It gives you 35% extra damage for swords, 35% extra damage for strength, and also if your health is below 50%, you will deal twice as much damage. Twice, which basically means that you have equipped Quake and Might at the same time, which is just broken. So Thor is a very strong character. Moving on into the last character of the list, we have Lucy, or also known as Luffy. Basically, he gives you 30% extra strength attacks, which is pretty decent, I guess. Not a big deal. Then minus 10% cooldown of attacks, obviously, and also if your health is below 25%, you guys will get an extra minus 15% attacks cooldown. It is basically a smaller version of Madara. So yeah, but it is way harder to get, so you know, it's not really that good. This is the final list, and let me know if you guys agree with my list. And just like before, if you guys still haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so, because yeah, you will be seeing a lot more content like this. And yeah, I think that is it from me in this video, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.